Hey guys, what's up? So here we are, Jason and Sid at the Players Club in Burbank, and this month's theme is slow blues. So Sid, tell us what we're going to be talking about this week.
So this week we're going to be talking about a slow blues in the key of A. What we're going to do is one player is going to play a basic 12-bar blues in A, just going. What's going to happen is that the second guitar player is going to play a small little piece of a seventh chord. So we're going to focus on different complementary rhythms over here using the slow blues, and also on different chord shapes that you can use. So a lot of players get stuck with just the A, D, and E, but what we're going to explore over here is a seventh chord A. So you're basically going to play a D major shape starting from the 5th fret of the D string.
And we'll zoom in on this in a second.
So that's going to be your A7, and then we're going to switch to a D7. In fact, we can play a D9 starting on the 5th fret of the A string, and then for the E9 we're going to switch the same thing up to the 7th fret of the A string.
So a couple of questions for you that maybe the guys are thinking about. First of all, when you say slow blues, what's the difference between a slow blues and a regular blues?
Well, a couple of different variations. One is obviously tempo. You're looking at a quick change or a slow change as well. So for our purpose, we're going to use a slow change, which means you're going to spend the first 4 bars on A, the next 2 bars on D, back to A again, and then E, D, A, E. So that's going to be your 12-bar format. Your tempo will be right here. So just sitting at 1. So the difference between a slow and a fast blues is that you could have a fast blues that just goes like so kind of like a jump blues or a swing blues. There are various different kinds, genres of blues. You have Chicago, you have Texas, you have different kinds of shuffles as well. So for this one, we're just going to be focusing on just a very basic slow blues groove.
Okay, so let me make sure that I understand this so that the guys understand it as well. So a slow blues, you're saying, is a combination of two things. Number one, we're staying on the 1 chord, or in this situation the A, for 4 measures, right? The first 4 measures. And number 2, we're not playing it super fast. We're playing it slow. So when we combine those two elements, we have what we would call slow blues. Is that pretty accurate?
Yes, that's pretty accurate.
Okay, so we got the slow blues basic format, and then we're going to have some fancy pants chords to go with it, the 7th and the 9th. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're going to zoom in now and show you the 7th chord voicings, and then we're going to have Sid go through the slow blues format in its basic version so that you can have both parts prepared for the upcoming workshop. So let's zoom in.
Okay, so 12 bar. Switch to D. Back to A. To the E. To the D. To the A. To the E. And your 7th chords, the first set of 7th chord shapes starting on the A is over here. So you're going to have your first finger on the 5th fret of the D string, your middle finger on the 5th fret of the B string, and your ring finger on the 6th fret of the G string, and you're going to play it like this. So don't worry about the rhythm for now, just get these shapes down and we'll work the rhythms out in class. So this is your A7 shape. And for your D, you're going to play a D9 chord. So your middle finger on the 5th fret of the A string, your first finger on the 4th fret of the D string, and you're going to bar the G and the B string using your ring finger, just like that. And if you move that 2 frets over to the 7th fret of the A string, you're going to play an E9 chord. So those are your 3 shapes. 3 more shapes that you can try out over here are A7 being played over here. So your ring finger on the 9th fret of the E string, your first finger on the 8th fret of the B string, and the middle finger on the 9th fret of the G string. So that's another version of A7. For your D7, you're gonna play this little shape. So you're gonna bar the G, B, and E string using your first finger on the 7th fret, and you're gonna have your ring finger on the 8th fret of the E string. That's your D. And obviously, if you move that 2 frets over, that's an E7. And that'll be it.